and welcome to the channel. Today is the day of the week where I share what we've done in our financial lives to hit our goals that we have been working on here for months and months now. Those two goals are maxing out my Roth IRA and paying off the rest of the debt that I've been working on. So if you're new here, I've been working on $43,000 of debt and I'm down to about just under $17,000. Every single week, I do something to make progress on those goals. So I will put anywhere from $5 if I can find it to $2,000. It really just depends on the week and how much I can find or how much extra money I've earned with my side hustles in order to make progress on our debts and other goals. So today I'm going to share what we actually did, and I'm going to ask you guys to share what you've done in the past week with me as well, because the comments here on Transfer Tuesday are one of the best parts of the week for me. I get to hear your successes and see what you've done to reach your financial goals as well. I know a lot of you guys like weekly progress as well instead of doing one monthly payment. So if you have done something in the past week to get you closer to your financial goals, leave me a comment and let me know what you've done. And now let's look at the comment of the week for last week and share who did something amazing.
Last week, Zoe said, "This week I became debt-free." Yay, Zoe, that's so amazing. That's awesome. Very proud of you. Great job. And because last week was so amazing with comments, we have a second because Molly said, "I can do it," and I did do it. Paid off my student loans this week, $60,000 in total, and only 7 years after graduating. Great job, Molly. I seriously did a happy dance for you. I was so excited. Thank you for letting us know, and great job paying off 60 grand.
Okay, let's talk about my first financial goal that I was working on this past week. So today I am moving money to my Roth IRA. I do this every single Tuesday. I put $100 in my Roth IRA. This is money that we have in our budget set aside for retirement accounts, and it's money that I have planned to put in my Roth IRA. So everything that goes in my Roth IRA is planned. It comes out of our budget. We know that it's going to go there every single week. So that means I put $100 in there today. I was previously at $1,000 in that account for the year of 2020. The max, of course, is $6,000. That's as much as you can put in IRAs in the year of 2020. So I'm a sixth of the way there. And today I put in $100. So last Tuesday I put $100 in as well, and I was at 17%. And now I put in another $100, so I'm at 18% funded, $1,100 for the year of 2020. I do have a long way to go for that goal, but being consistent and putting in $100 every week means I'm pretty happy with dollar cost averaging what I'm actually buying in my account, since I just buy index funds and target date funds in my retirement accounts. And that means that I am buying things as they go up and as they go down. It really doesn't matter. I'm always buying every single week, and that gives me a good average price, and it also makes it so much more achievable to put $100 a week into that account rather than trying to come up with $5,000 or $6,000 all at once. Okay, now let's talk about the debt. So for the debt situation, I was at $16,996.62 last week. I had just made it under 17,000 and hit a milestone, so I was pretty excited about it. Just getting under that 17,000 meant I had a new milestone, and today I'm gonna hit another milestone because I have a big payment that I made this week. Those of you who watch regularly know I make money from this channel and some other videos I have on different channels, so I do have a income source coming from YouTube, and that money came this week because it was YouTube payday. And it was one of my best YouTube paychecks ever. And in addition, I got a $900 affiliate income payment that had been lingering around and hadn't actually processed yet. So it's from months of work, but it now has come to me. So I had a great amount to work with, over $2,000. But then of course I have to set aside money for taxes. So once I set aside money for taxes, I was left with $1,862.70. So I made that payment as soon as I had the money. I made it on Friday. I could not wait. I could not wait till Tuesday. Y'all, sometimes I get extra side hustle money and it's sitting there and it's looking at me and I'm looking at it and it's just like, we need to make you work. We need to put you to work. So I went ahead on Friday and made that payment, $1,862.70. And that was really, really exciting. I had like a wonderful Friday. I felt very accomplished for last week. And it dropped my balance to $15,137.51. I'm now under 16,000, so I hit another milestone this week, and I'm so close to being under $15,000 with this debt. That means next week I'm probably going to be under it, and that'll be another milestone, and I am super thrilled that this debt is starting to really pick up and go really, really fast.
And now I'm going to hop over to my charts and color them in, because weeks like this where I have big payments, it's super satisfying to do these large amounts of coloring where I get to color in big chunks of my chart and move myself forward. It's so nice to visually see that progress. And since I did make a very large payment this week, I am catching up my mini happy planner chart, and I get to go almost to the end of this chart. So hopefully next week I am finally at the end of this. It is just a chart I made to track the $5,000 for paying off this debt. Since there's no real milestones in the $23,000 that I refinanced, it's nice to make my own. That just gives me more motivation, and I will give myself some sort of reward when I hit that $5,000 paid. So once I get to the $15,000 and under debt milestone, I will have something from my reward list that I keep. So this is my original student loans tracker that I first made. It was like the first tracker I ever made for myself, and it is finally getting close to the finish mark. I, for some reason, do some of my charts from the bottom to the top, and this is one of them, and I am slowly coloring it in. I will eventually just have one left to go, and I'm so excited about that. I finally have gotten to 65 icons colored in out of 100, because each one is worth $433. So while I love tracking my overall progress on this chart, it can be a little less motivating because I don't always get to even color in a full icon. That's why I have so many other charts. It is just super motivating for me to stick to visual motivation, especially now that the payoff is actually, it feels faster.
I feel like it has taken forever because we did pause and we saved up an emergency fund, we bought a car in cash, we did a lot of big expensive things, so this debt could be gone already, but I am super focused on it now, and it feels like it is really just, it's going so much quicker now, and I'm really, really grateful, and I'm gonna do everything I can to keep up that momentum and even bump it up, because I would love to finish this off by the end of the year, and that's gonna take a little bit more work than I'm currently putting in. But I do think it's possible because I am just really having some really good weeks. And if I keep having good weeks where I'm putting a lot of money toward this debt, it is going to go faster and be gone by the end of the year. So that's the goal. I won't say that's the plan because it's not really planned out that well, but it is the goal. I would love to be done with this debt soon. So those are the two big goals that I worked on this week, and I feel like I made good progress. I made consistent progress on my Roth IRA, and I made big progress on paying off the debt. So that's pretty amazing. And if you made any progress on your financial goals this week and you made money that you invested or saved or paid off debt with, let me know in the comments what you did so I can celebrate with you as well. All right, comment club, if you watched this far, I would love for you to type down below big goals, because I feel like I have these huge big goals, and I know that you guys do too. I read your comments, I swear, even if I don't reply, because I'm, doing something else, I do read all the comments, and you guys blow me away with the amazing things that you're doing and the big goals that you have. And I think that even if we're not able to make big progress every single week, I know I'm not, sometimes I can only do $5, $100, but even when I am only making small progress, small actions, I still have big goals. And I think having big goals is very important because it motivates us to take action. So if you don't have a goal, then you're probably not going to want to save. You're probably not going to put money toward, debt. When you don't have the goals and the drive behind the action, it really just doesn't motivate a lot of people, which is why I find so many people just are, okay with not achieving big goals because they just don't think that big. So I would love to hear your big goals, but other than that, just type it down below, because comment club, y'all are the best. And let's be real, paying off the debt by the end of this year is a big goal because I pushed it back so far and paused it so many times that paying it off in the rest of the year is going to be a big goal and a big endeavor because it's almost September. So September, October, November, December, I've got 4 months. $15,000 in 4 months is way faster than any debt I've paid off recently. So we're gonna have to make some big moves, but having big goals is motivating. Having that goal out there to finish before the end of the year, even if I don't hit it, it's very, very motivating to me. So that's why big goals can be a good thing. Even if you don't hit them, they can be very motivating. All right, so I'm off to finish my day, and thank you guys as always for watching. I will catch you next Tuesday where I hopefully hit another milestone.